Okay, so hello guys. Today we are going to solve lead code problem based on stack. Okay, so the problem is implement queue using stack. So I'm going to share my screen with you. Okay, that everything visible with you. Okay, so this is our problem. 2 3 implement queue using stack. Okay, so if you want to check here on lead code, okay, implement the queue using stack. This is our problem. Okay, so we are going to write these function. Okay, post the element. Post means you need to add the element inside the stack. Okay, pop means you need to remove last element or top element from the stack. Okay, so peek means it will give you top element of the stack. Okay, empty means it will give you empty stack. Okay, so this is our this is our problem. Okay, and we need to define these, and we need to write these function. Okay, post, pop, peek, and empty. We need to add function, sorry, we need to add element by using post. We need to remove by using pop. We need to return top element by using peek, and we need to define empty stack by using empty function. Okay, so these are the four function that I need to write. Okay, so here this is our class myqueue. Okay, and here this is the constructor in it, here self. Okay, so first of all I need to add the element by using push. Okay, so here inside this I need to add stack.in. It's mean stack used for push the operation. I mean add the operation. It means if you want to add anything inside so that's why it is called a stack in. Okay, self.stackout means used for pop and peek operations. Means you need to remove last element from the stack and it will give you a top element by using peek. Okay, so here this is for push. Okay, so with the help of push, guys, first of all I need to create one function that is move. Okay, so move is a helper function to move the element from stack into stack out only when needed. Okay, so here if not self dot stack. Okay, if you don't have self dot stack, okay, only transfer stack is empty. Okay, so if you don't have like self dot stack out, okay, then you need to transfer if stack is empty. Okay, so here I'm going to use another loop. Okay, so while self dot, okay, if you don't have like self dot stack out, then we move here in self dot stack in. Okay, so it's mean you need to push. Okay, so if you have empty and you don't have stack out and it is empty, then we need to move here self dot in stack. Okay, here so we are going to use this condition self dot stack out. Okay, I'm going to append in self dot out. I'm going to append here what self dot stack in dot pop. Okay, so here you need to remove element. Okay, then append and stack out. Okay, so this is the helper function. Okay, I use everywhere. Okay, so here so here I want to add the element by using push. Okay, so here in push I need to write self dot stack in dot append. Here I'm going to pass x. Okay, it's means I'm going to append element here inside this. Okay, and here I'm going to use pop. Pop means remove the element. Okay, so here I'm going to use self dot move. Okay, or here if you don't have element inside the stack out, okay, so then you need to append. Okay, and then remove. So here self dot move, it will return return self dot stack, self dot stack underscore out dot pop. Okay, so this is used for remove the first element, last element by using mob. And here peak, it will give you top element. Okay, so here I also need to write these same things. I need to copy from here and I need to copy this. Okay, so self dot move, okay, return self dot stack out. In place of pop, I need to write like this. Okay, because I want here last element, that is top element. Okay, so that's why I need to write -1. And here in empty, empty equals in define empty. Okay, so this is for like you don't have any element inside this, inside both. Okay, so return not self dot in self dot stack out and not self dot stack in. Okay, so if you if you don't have element inside the stack out and stack in, so it will empty. Okay guys, I hope you got it. First of all, you need to define class and constructor. Okay, and two variable, stack in and stack out. Stack in means you need to push, and stack out means you need to remove and get the top element by using peek. Okay, here this is for push. Here with the help of append, you are going to push element inside this. Okay, so here you are going to uh, use move. Okay, and here you need to stack out last element by using pop function, pop method. Okay, so here this will give you top element by using move function, and here self dot stack out -1 means it will give you last element. Okay, and this is for empty. So if you don't have any stack out and stack in, then this is empty. Okay, so this is the helper function to move element from stack in to stack out only when needed. Okay, so if you don't have stack out, then you need to move stack into stack out. Okay, so here if you have I element inside the stack out, okay, stack in, okay, then self dot stack out you need to append here by using self dot stack dot pop. Okay, so that's why this is our move function. Okay, so here this is the object of my queue. My queue is the class name. This is our class. Okay, and here I'm going to use push, so I'm going to add 1 and 2, and here I'm going to use peek q dot and this object. Okay, object dot peek q dot pop and q dot empty. Okay, so again you are going to push pop, so this is for testing purpose only. So I'm going to copy this and paste it here. So here what I'm getting here, so I'm going to run this. So I got, this is my output. Okay, push element 1 2 3 and peak. Okay, so this is my output. Here you can see peak, it will give you bun, so I have bun here. Okay, and in pop I remove first element, that is last element, that is 1. Okay, so here it will remove bun. Okay, now I use empty, so both are like like q, I already added 2 here. Okay, so q has 2, so this is give you false because it is not empty. I have one element inside this. Okay, so you can go and check with another element. Okay, so you need to add another element, that is 3 and 4. Then you need to use operations pop, peek, pop, and empty also. So you got your output here only.